Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get More Paid Speaking Gigs in Less Than 90 Days. Now, as you can see, I am on the move here. I'm actually in the hotel here in the ATL, getting ready to do a little presentation action. It's more of a training actually this time for a group of leaders. We're going to be talking about developing a leader's mindset. And one of the things that people ask me a lot is, where do I find paid speaking gigs? Like, how is it, Brian, that you're out there getting these paid gigs? And what is it, more importantly, that I could do as the speaker to be able to do that? And, that's something that I hear a lot about all of the time. I'll see people who are out there speaking and maybe they're speaking for free, right? And that's fine. They're building their business, but they're speaking for free. And what they tell me is, you know what? I want to be able to impact more lives. I want to be able to get my message out to a wider audience. I want to be able to, I want to get paid what I'm worth as a speaker, right? I want to be able to do all of these, but here's the problem. I'm not sure where to get started. Like, where do I find these paid speaking gigs? What do I say when I actually talk with them folks? Some folks, is there a pricing that I need to have in place? What is it that I can do to brand myself? Maybe I'm doing a lot of speaking now in one area. Should I do some things to brand myself? Like, how do I need a book to do before I can do any of this? Like, how do I brand myself and pull myself together to get more paid speaking gigs? And to be honest, that's what we talk about in our program on how to get more paid speaking gigs in less than 90 days. It's a conversation that takes my 20 plus years of experience as a speaker, started in 2001, and translates it into some step-by-step actions. What is it that you can do? We talk about creating a clear, consistent marketing message. We talk about branding yourself as a speaker. We talk about some do's and don'ts when engaging meeting planners and conference organizers. And we also talk about what it is and where it is you can find actual groups to actually have you speak. So if you want to talk a little bit more about that, feel free to message me below or comment or whatever, and we can certainly do that. But today what I wanted to get into was just a little bit of where I found this particular engagement. I think that might help people. I think it might help people just to kind of see how this kind of goes along, okay? So it's not me just sitting at the house with just whatever coming through. That's not how it works. So this particular one, like I said, I'm here in Atlanta. This particular one is a friend of mine from a while back, okay? So we've known each other for probably close to 20 years. And some good stuff, and had a chance to talk and engage. And, we've done some work together in different areas and different walks of life. And, we were talking. I'm trying to remember exactly when we got this one. I guess it was probably we were just talking, and she's like, listen, do you want to, come down and be able to talk about, to our team. Our team loves you. This is what she said. Who knows if it's true? That's what she said. She says, our team loves you. We love having you come in. Can you come down and talk? And I said, sure, of course. We talked a little bit more. We figured out that, developing a leader's mindset would probably be a good idea for today. So anyway, this was based off of my network, is the point I'm getting to. And I tell people I'm actually working with a guy out in Chicago, and we were having this conversation just earlier this week. And I was like, listen, because he was asking me, he was actually messaging me. He's like, where do I find this list? And we just started, so we haven't gotten to that point in the program yet. And I was like, one of the places that people sleep on is their network. Like, let your network know of what it is that you're doing and see how that works out, because that's a big way of being able to get, more engagements. And that's certainly been the case for me. Obviously, there's other things, because you can't just rely on your network to be able to build your business. But there's other things. But that's a good part of it, because it's all about building relationships, which you guys should already know. So if you want to be able to talk a little bit more about that, absolutely feel free to message me directly. And as always, feel free to like, share, or comment below. You know that I handle all of those comments personally, and I'd love to be able to hear from you. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.